This is a public service announcement to all men. Women, do not care about your mistakes. We don't care at all about any of your mistakes. What we care as women is that you take accountability and responsibility for your mistakes. This is what drives women mad in the coco. This is what drives us crazy. We don't care about how many mistakes you've made and how many mistakes you will make, because we know you're a human, I'm a human, we all make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's just the nature of life. What we cannot stand is a man that is unable to take responsibility and that will resort to distraction, diversion, explanation, justification, rationalization, minimization, gaslighting, self-victimizing, blaming the other, changing the subject, avoiding the point, beating around the bush. All of these egoic things that you're doing, that your ego is doing, just to avoid taking responsibility, just to avoid doing the shadow work of looking within and being like, okay, you know what? I wasn't in alignment. I wasn't measuring up to my higher self. I wasn't measuring up to what's best for my family, my community, my children, my environment. And this woman, thank God for this woman, she is in front of me. She's put by God in front of me so that she can reflect to me like a mirror all of the places and all of the ways in which I haven't been in alignment. And she's just fulfilling her role by sharing that with me, by reflecting that back to me. And my job as a man is to listen attentively, carefully, notice how my ego flares up and wants to justify, explain, divert, distract, gaslight, minimize, all the things that I already just said. But just sit with it. Don't let my ego take over the conversation and start explaining why it is that I did the things. She already knows. She already knows the explanations that you're going to give. She could give them to you herself. She knows. She doesn't need explanations. She just needs for you to sit with that egoic initial response, breathe into it, hold space for it, and not let it come out, because that's when you're sucking her energy. That's when you're resisting her wisdom, you're resisting her gnosis, and that's when you're in a back and forth of explaining and justifying. And it's tiresome, and it really, really, really is energy vampiring the life force of women. So stop doing that. Sit with your egoic responses, hold them, breathe into them, and reply with accountability, reply with maturity, reply with self-responsibility. Say, I hear you. I hear the impact of my actions. I hear the consequences of my actions. I hear that you're calling me into higher alignment. I hear that, you know what, there was a better course of action. There was a better result to what I was doing. I hear that I wasn't honoring my word. I hear that. And thank you for reflecting that back to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're a God-given gift. Thank God for you, because you helped me be a better man. You helped me evolve. You helped me see in all of the ways in which I am not living in my highest potential, into my highest alignment. And thank God for you, woman. God bless you. How can I be better? How can I show up better for you, for our community, for our family? I'm all ears. Give it to me. I want it. I want to be better. You help me be better. And that's why I'm so grateful for you. And that's why I know that your words are a gift to me. Right? As opposed to reacting as if her words are some sort of weapon to hurt you, to belittle you, to hurt your ego. She's not coming to you to make you feel bad or to hurt you or to tell you that you're not enough. If you're feeling not enough, that's your own unworthiness, and that's something for you to work on. She's only coming to you so that together you can hold each other accountable. And she's fulfilling her role as a woman in the relationship to call the man forth into higher alignment. Once again, I didn't make up the rules of this dynamic, of this reality. This is the female and the male polarity that I'm really fascinated at studying and experiencing. And that's what I have to say to you today. As a man, you will save yourself so much trouble in relationships if you learn this. And by the way, don't come up with this kind of platitude of like, yes, dear, I hear you, dear, you're the best, dear, if you don't actually mean it, if you haven't done the shadow work and the light work and the internal transformation to really realize that her words are a gift. Because if you're being fake, she's gonna sniff it. She's gonna know you're just trying to avoid confrontation and you just want the conversation to end as fast as possible. And you're saying anything you can to get her to shut up. I've been on the other end of that, and believe me, I smell it right away, and shit gets worse. It gets worse. So, yes, public service announcement to all men. Stop with your egoic deflections, diversions, explanations, justifications, minimizations. Stop, for the love of God. And start taking responsibility and accountability and really realize how much of a blessing it is to have her in your life to help you be a better man. And if you don't want to grow in that way, if you don't want to be a better man in that way, and if you genuinely don't align with the feedback that your partner is giving you, then maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship. Just have a think. And yes, I am speaking as a woman, and yes, I am speaking to men. Will someone say, well, okay, well, women do this too, and people of all genders can do this too, and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, sure. Anyone can do this too. We all have ways in which we avoid responsibility. I've done it too. We all do it regardless of what our gender or sex is. But I'm speaking specifically to men because I see this happen so often in relationships, in heterosexual relationships where there's a man and there's a woman, and I see this dynamic playing out specifically very often when the woman is bringing something up that could be better. I'm speaking from my personal experience. I'm speaking from the experience that I see my clients have. I'm speaking from my training in psychotherapy and couple and family therapy. I'm speaking from my passion about female and male polarity. I'm speaking from all of these different backgrounds that I have and all of these different life experiences. And so, yes, I'm speaking specifically to men. This is a message specific for men. So save yourself some trouble. Save your woman some trouble. Stop wasting her time and her life force energy, because at the end of the day, you're robbing yourself. If you're robbing the energy of your woman, you're robbing yourself. Because how much energy do you think she's going to have to pour onto you and to your family if you're constantly leeching on her and getting her on this loop of hour-long conversations when she's just trying to bring something very simple up, and the conversation could be done in 2 seconds if you knew how to take responsibility. So stop robbing from her and stop robbing from yourself. Stop robbing from your children. Stop robbing from your communities, because that's what you're doing when you're not taking accountability as a man. You are robbing, you are thieving, you are leeching and sucking energy from those around you. Just FYI, in case you hadn't realized the cost that your lack of self-responsibility is having and the impact that it's having in all of your environments. You're welcome. You're welcome to everyone watching this video, regardless of who you are. Have a think about this. See how you can take more responsibility and accountability in your life, and stop resisting growth and stop resisting alignment. Okay. You're very, 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 very welcome that I showed up today in this video. Bye.